So I say let's watch it. Let's see what it is. Okay. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready. Yeah, microphone.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create. We are no Jedi.
You don't say.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power, such as you've never dreamed.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war. That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one. You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut. Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain. You have no power.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
We're gonna see them in action. Yes. Yes. I hope he's not gonna fly away like a helicopter though. I really hope not. Because I don't want to see that in live action. Oh my goodness, there's so much to unpack here. Okay, can I just for the very first thing, okay. The very first thing. This right here.
Power, such as you've never.
Am I the only one who sees it? I know this is probably it's some form of manifestation of the world in between worlds, and I have to admit I'm not a super fan of it and so on, but that is probably how they've saved Thrawn, blah 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 blah. And this guy, we don't know who he is, but he knows Anakin. Again, is it something to do with the world in between worlds, blah blah blah, we don't know. But when I saw this, do you know what I saw? Do you know what this looks like? This looks like the star map from Knights of the Old Republic. This totally reminded me of the star map from Knights of the Old Republic. I know that's not at all what it's gonna be because Disney are not gonna go there. I don't think so. But it totally gives me star map feels. It really does. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's not gonna be that, but yeah. Okay. It's interesting.
You've never dreamed.
The second thing is definitely
I've spent
gonna
most
be
of my life fighting a war.
Just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your
Sabine.
master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
Does this mean she's a Jedi? No, it isn't. It doesn't. She's not a Jedi. It doesn't seem like she has the Force. But it doesn't mean that you can't get training as a Jedi without the Force, because like Thrawn, for example, was also trained in a lot of combat and was able to best Jedi. And there's been other characters as well that has been able to best Jedi by having training. Like Grievous had Jedi training, and you know, he had Jedi training but wasn't a Jedi. You know, Grievous didn't have the Force. He could still wield 4 lightsabers. So does it make her a Jedi? No, I don't think so. But the fact that she calls her master, I can't help but feel like it's a spiteful thing to call her. I don't think Sabine's a Jedi, but only time will tell if that's actually what it means. However, I do like her as see her in live action. And can I just say,
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
I like the fact that she becomes short-haired. That is such a, you know, it both because maybe it feels a little bit like she's, you know, an homage to Ezra, but also because she had short hair at the end of Rebels. Like, I liked her with the short hair. I thought it was really cool to her. So I kind of appreciate her going short haired as well. I think that's really nice. But yeah.
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
And then these are back. We get to see these creatures. These creatures was at the very end of Star Wars Rebels. Like they went again, you know, again several times. And you know, for those who haven't seen it, I'm really sorry, spoiler alert. Grogu saw them as well. These creatures, they're like, it's whales kind of feeling to them. Like, ah.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything.
I love seeing Lars Mikkelsen in this role. This is fantastic. I still am not a fan of the eyes. I am not a fan of what they did to the Chiss eyes. They should have stayed completely red and dead. But I am so happy to see Lars Mikkelsen in this role. He would be the only good one for this role. I'm so happy they added him.
Will be in vain.
This is so good.
You have no power.
See, this...
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
I am wondering where he's met Anakin. Anakin spoke highly about her. My biggest fear is that they're going down the multiverse route. I have to admit, that's my biggest fear, is the multiverse route. That I really would be really sad at seeing. So who he is and who he is to Anakin is difficult to know. But again, if they're going the full Heir of the Empire's feel to it, there is a character in Heir of the Empire which is a clone. A very specific kind of clone. And I'm wondering if that is the feel they're going for. And that it has a reference to that. But I don't know. I'm gonna be disappointed if it's gonna be a whole I'm gonna be disappointed if it's a multiverse thing, but we will have to see. But the girl, she does say it here.
You have no power.
You have no power. That can mean a lot of things, but could it mean that she doesn't have the Force? The only thing she can do is that she knows how to wield a lightsaber, but not by using the Force, by, you know, by skill, not by the help of the Force. That could easily be it. Does Sabine have the Force? It's not really telling at all. You know, no one really says that. So I am so excited.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
And then again, Ray Stevenson, oh man, it's kind of sad knowing that he passed away right before it came out, man. Oh, that is truly sad. But to get to see him in this role, it's gonna be amazing. And he looks amazing for this role. And if he is a reference to Kaboth, then who knows? That's kind of the feel I have for it right now. There's also a little bit of a Darth Bane, Darth Sana feel as well, but maybe that's me reading too much into it. But I kind of get a Darth Bane, Darth Sana feel as well around their dynamic, him and the young blonde girl. But I'm probably just reading too much into it. There's just something in the dynamic that makes it feel that way. But it would be great to see him in this role, but it's at the same time also a little bit sad. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to this.
Power.
Anakin's.
This place. This is definitely the will in between will stuff. You know, all the symbols that's on the rings and so on. It's definitely that, but it also just gives us a star map feel. It really does. But I wonder who he is. And I wonder who he is to Anakin. That is gonna be the most interesting to get to know. So, yeah, we will see.
Spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
I am so psyched for seeing that in live action. It's gonna be so great. Oh, it's gonna be so great. I am really looking forward to it. This is the TV series I've looked forward to the most, so I really hope they're gonna deliver. And I hope it's not multiverse stuff. I really hope not, because as soon as you open up the time travel window, there's gonna be so much of loopholes that you're gonna have to all of a sudden explain. So I hope it's not that. But I'm interested in knowing what everyone else feels about this, because I think it looks great and I am really looking forward to it.